I'm Justin Vacula. I graduated from King's College in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania with degrees in psychology and philosophy, currently studying mental health counseling at Marywood University. I discovered Stoic philosophy through some of my own interests. Cognitive behavioral therapy, for instance, is heavily influenced by Stoic philosophy, along with Albert Ellis in his rational emotive therapy. Well, Stoic philosophy was popularized by ancient Greek and Roman thinkers as a practical way of living to apply certain principles and concepts, recognizing how much control we have over certain situations, dealing with adversity, accepting change, accepting the way the world is, living according to reason, according to nature. I've been presenting discussion groups for various groups throughout Pennsylvania, the local Northeastern Pennsylvania Free Thought Society, which I organize, Lehigh Valley Humanists, and Human Association of Greater Philadelphia. I've hosted discussions on topics such as finding meaning in life, handling adversity, and gratitude. People have found some of the passages to be helpful in applying to everyday life, and that they can reflect on ancient wisdom to enrich their everyday lives. Stoic philosophy is very practical, deals with common human worries, common existential concerns that we might have, common interactions in dealing with difficult people, simply thinking about events and improving our mindset. The Stoics talk a lot about events merely being events, but our thoughts about them being up to us, determining how we think of certain things that can happen. We can see from one person to another, they'll handle a certain situation in a different way. The Stoic writers talk about how it's up to us, and that if we see something as others see as distressing, fearful, it might cause us anxiety, we can simply look at things in a different light and not be so distressed by it, as to accept circumstances and bear them well with grace, realizing that a lot of things are outside of our control. What we can focus on are our own thoughts and how we see events. It might be a difficult transition for us to break habits, to change our way of seeing things and being self-reflective, but through reading the writings, applying certain lessons within there, and being self-reflective, we can progress. Stoicism has been personally beneficial in being more content in life, in finding happiness within rather than looking to externals. Of course, we can find happiness and pleasure in the world through other people, through other things, but the Stoic writers caution that we not prioritize this, that instead we focus on our own ruling faculty, our mind, our own self, working towards self-improvement, being active in the world, making a difference, finding meaning, helping others, fulfilling a certain role. If we can do this, we can find meaning in life, live with less anxiety, less worry, and be more content about things. In therapy, it can be integrated, as I mentioned, cognitive behavioral therapy. Stoic writers talk about change as something that is inevitable, that is something that is part of the universe, that there will be certain transitions that we go through in life, different circumstances which happen around us. We might be in different places in life, maybe different careers, different priorities, different focuses, different people, different environments, but we can be content and hold to certain principles in hoping to live well, to treat others well, take care of ourselves, focus on pursuing virtue and finding fulfillment in life. One worry that people have surrounds the future, surrounds death, but the Stoics talk about death as being something inevitable, that it is part of change, even with us. People around us, people who we love will die, and we have to accept that. We can value the present, focus on the present, still have some worry about the future, but not let that bog us down and stop us from living a good life in the present.